Hello everyone. Welcome to the new section, Knowing Your Map. In this section, we will be projecting the U.S. map, the world map, and we'll also build a Choropleth map. Now, we start with the first video of this section that deals with projecting the U.S. map. In this video, we will be projecting the U.S. map using D3Geo API. Before we begin, I recommend you familiarize yourself with a few different JSON data formats for describing geographic data. Let's take a look at how geographic data are typically presented in JavaScript. The first JavaScript geographic data format we're going to touch upon is called GeoJSON. GeoJSON format is a very popular standard for encoding GIS information. It uses latitude and longitude points as its coordinates. Therefore, it requires any software, including D3, to find the proper projection, scale, and translation method in order to visualize its data. Next is TopoJSON. TopoJSON is an extension of GeoJSON that encodes topology. In most cases concerning cartographic visualization, TopoJSON can be a drop-in replacement for GeoJSON with much smaller footprint and better performance. Therefore, in this section, we will use TopoJSON instead of GeoJSON. For more information on GeoJSON, you may visit this link. And this GitHub link will help you learn more about TopoJSON. Now, equipped with this background information, let's see how we can make a map in D3. Open your local copy of the USA file in your favorite text editor. We will load US TopoJSON data and render them using D3Geo API. This code projects US map with Albers USA mode. We have started the HTTP server. Let's visit this HTTP server. And inside the codes folder, locate the USA.html file. See? The US map projected with Albers USA mode. Cool! The code required to project a US map using TopoJSON and D3 is quite short, especially the part concerning map projection. This is because both D3 Geographic API and TopoJSON library are built explicitly to make this kind of job as easy as possible. Now, to make a map, first you need to load the TopoJSON data file as shown on line A. Once the topology data is loaded, all we have to do is to use the TopoJSON library TopoJSON feature function to convert topology arcs into coordinates similar to what GeoJSON format provides. The D3Geo path will automatically recognize and use the coordinates to generate SVG path highlighted in the code snippet. On line A, we first create a D3Geo path object configured with Albers USA projection mode. Then, we insert an SVG path that describes the outline of US, since this can be achieved by a single SVG path element, as given on line B. For the outline of each state, we use the feature collection generated to create one SVG path for each state that allows us to highlight the state on hover. With separate SVG element representing the states will also allow you to respond user interaction like click and touch. That's it. This is all you need to do to project a map in D3 using TopoJSON. Additionally, we have also attached a zoom handler to the parent SVG element. This allows us to perform simple geometric zoom on our map. See? This is the geometric zoom.